Hi guys, I'm Ed and I'm very excited today because we're taking a very detailed look at a rifle that takes the humble 2.2 and turns it into sort of a high precision machine. This is the extraordinary Anschütz 1727 APR Competition. There is a well-known line that goes, heavy is good, heavy is reliable. And if that is the metric that we use today to judge the quality of a rifle, then this has to be one of the best rimfires ever made. It weighs an absolute ton, and with the scope and mounts, you're looking at over 19 pounds, which obviously makes it unsuitable for trudging across fields after bunny rabbits. This is a precision instrument designed to dominate a very specific sport. This is the Anschutz 1727 APR Competition. It takes the legendary engineering we know from the Olympic biathlon rifles and injects it directly into the veins of the precision rifle series. It's big, it's expensive, and it features a straight pull action that honestly is pretty special. Now, is it worth the price of a used car? Well, let's find out. Welcome back to the channel. So for a lot of shooters in the UK, when they hear the name Anschutz, they think of hunting orientated bolt action rimfire rifles like the 1761 series. You know, the type classic wood stocks, perfect for rabbits and vermin. But Anschutz also have a competitive side, offering proven rifles for biathlon and bench rest, for example. I wanted to step away from the well-known hunting rifles and have a look at their APR line, which is the Anschutz Precision Rifles line, which is obviously aimed at PRS. For those that don't know, the Precision Rifle series is a dynamic, action-packed sport where shooters engage targets at varying distances from multiple challenging positions on a designated course. Now, there are actually two versions of this rifle. The standard 1727 APR with a lighter forend, which comes in at around £4,600, and the one we have here, which is the competition model. It features a extra heavy QPQ coated steel forend and costs nearly £5,000, making it a serious investment. Both can be spec'd with a adjustable bag rider like the one fitted to this rifle, and that will set you back about £177. The demo gun arrived in a pretty heavy duty Pelly type hard case, and on inspection there seems to be quite a lot of wear in the magazine well, which shows that this rifle has had some serious use. But given the rest of the rifle is in pretty good nick, I would say that proves that this rifle can hold up to abuse very well. So let's look tip to butt and see where that £5 goes. So starting up front, we have a heavy blued barrel that's fully free floating with a straight profile, as you can see, and a pretty substantial 28mm diameter. Now it's threaded M18x1, and this allows you to fit a barrel tuner, a brake, or even a sound moderator if you wish. Below this is the QPQ coated steel forend, which obviously adds even more weight. And as you can see, this accommodates most of the barrel length, which helps with versatility. Underneath, you've got a full length of Arca rail for the attachment of a bipod or tripod. And there are even threaded holes along its length to allow you to sort of screw in stops, which limit the amount of movement of the particular accessory that you've attached. Look to the sides and you'll see these sort of wings, and these feature Anschutz's thumb index pockets, or A-tip. As the name suggests, these allow you to position your thumb consistently on the forend when your leading hand's holding it for consistency. The forend itself is bolted to this central aluminium section, and as you can see, that's got a fairly eye-catching red anodized finish. Now, the rifle's unique selling point is the Fortner straight pull action, which I think is an absolute gem. It's got real pedigree, having thoroughly proven itself in competition and some pretty harsh conditions, which I think makes it very suitable for PRS. The advantages, of course, are the speed at which it can be operated, and the fact that it doesn't interrupt the rifle's point of aim that much when it's cycled. This of course is aided by the sheer weight of the rifle as well. It uses 7 locking balls for a decent lockup, and the bolt travel is only 1.5 inches, making it, you know, particularly fast to operate. As well as an adjustable cocking handle up here, you also get the Anschutz gas pedal, and this acts as a thumb rest to help aid with a consistent grip when you take hold of the rifle, and it also helps when closing the bolt swiftly for rapid follow-up shots. The good news is that's also adjustable as well. Up top on the cylindrical action, which shows a matte black finish, you get an uninterrupted 30 MOA Picatinny rail, and which is numbered as well to make the scope, fitting the scope, sort of quick and repeatable. Down below, a bit like Virarc, Anschutz has got a very good reputation for trigger units. The competition proven match grade 5022 APR 2-stage trigger comes factory set at 1.2 pounds and is apparently adjustable from 1 to 3.5 pounds. However, saying that, the trigger on this demo rifle using my Lyman trigger pull gauge actually broke 351 grams, which in hindsight is probably a little bit light for me, and I should have taken the time to bump that weight up a bit, because I was shooting in an indoor range which was particularly cold, and it didn't take long for me to lose feeling in my trigger finger, so I think that probably would have helped me out. So the rifle actually comes with 2 magazines. And just like the rifle, they are very heavy, showing a substantial build in the style of the sort of AICS magazine, and this has been done for familiarity basically. Now you can check how many rounds are left in the magazine via 2 windows that can be seen from either side, one at 5 rounds, one at 10 rounds. But crucially, you can also see if the magazine's full by touch using the Anschutz full mag indicator, which is basically at the base of the magazine for accessibility. The magazine is released via this ambidextrous release paddle at the front of the trigger guard, and this can be operated quickly and easily with your trigger finger. Because the magazines are so heavy as well, they just fall out into the palm of your hand. Now, interestingly, the rifle actually comes with Anschutz's mag tuner system, which allows the user to alter the tension or fit of the magazine to fine-tune the reliable feeding and ejection of the magazine and ammunition, which is a nice touch and a pretty cool detail. They opted for MDT's Vertical Grip Elite, and this is an adjustable for angle and reach, which seems like a pretty good choice to me considering all the other adjustability available on the rifle. To the rear is a nicely shaped skeletonized butt, and this is attached to the central section by the bolt here. Now it offers toolless adjustment of the height of the butt pad, and then you can use an Allen key to adjust the length of pull, the height of the cheek piece, its forward or rearward position, and also its lateral position as well. As mentioned earlier, this demo rifle comes with their adjustable bag rider, and this offers 60mm of adjustment controlled via push button. You just push the button and it pops out, and you let go of the button at your desired height. All in all, a very well made and useful accessory. Right, so enough with specs and information. How does the rifle shoot? Now, before I even started shooting the rifle, it's worth telling you that the 1727 gave me a sort of immediate visceral level of confidence, which is a trait I really look for in a rifle. And when you hold it, the rifle simply feels like the ultimate tool for the task. Now, because it weighs 19 pounds, unsurprisingly, there's zero recoil, like none. And the Fortner action does live up to that reputation of not impacting your point of aim too much. And this quality will only boost its appeal to PRS shooters. Now, accuracy-wise, it is completely addictive. I was shooting consecutive 10-shot groups at 50 meters under 0.543 inches. And 5-shot groups I was doing at 100 meters, and they measured no more than 0.579 inches. And this was using Eley 40 grain match ammunition. Now, given the chance to batch test or try different brands of ammunition, who knows what this rifle will be capable of. And also with some adjustment of the trigger and maybe a bit more heat in the range, I am adamant that there's further performance to be had, which is a nice quality for a rifle, and you know there's more to come. The velocity was very consistent from the barrel as well, coming in at 1025 feet per second with an extreme spread of 5 feet per second over 10 shots, so that was very good. So, what do I think? Well, hands down, I think this is the best rimfire rifle I've ever reviewed. The build quality is excellent. The attention to detail is commendable, and there is adjustability everywhere, which is great. And the Fortner action, well, it makes it really hard to want to go back to a bolt action, to be honest. I mean, the speed, fit, feel, weight, precision, they're all out of this world. And well, in case you hadn't realised, I absolutely loved it. Now, the cons of the rifle, well, the weight is an advantage and a disadvantage. Obviously, you get ultimate stability with it, but if you don't have the arms to match, then you might find making transitions difficult, and you might get quite knackered during a competition as well. So that's worth taking into consideration. Secondly, the price, £5,000 is a lot of money. However, if you sort of look at competition shotguns and maybe even a custom-made centerfire rifle, it's not actually an insane amount of money. You're buying a podium-ready rifle just straight out of the box, which is good. Who do I think it's for? Well, I think it's for a serious PRS competitor who wants to sort of take all mechanical excuses out of the equation. If you miss with this rifle, it's all your bolt. And to be honest, that's exactly how I like my rifles. So, if you're looking at getting into the Rimfire PRS game and you believe in the mantra of buy once, cry once, then make sure you check out the APR, or you might want to get a gym membership at the same time. I'm curious what you think. Let me know if you think the straight pull is worth the premium, or you'd rather a bolt action. Just leave a comment down below. And finally, if you liked the video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. I'll see you next time.